All right, so now we're back at our setup and we're ready to start chopping this thing up. You don't need a full setup to edit things that you shot on your phone, and for mobile editing, I like to use an app called CapCut. It's extraordinary, and it's honestly as close as you can get to a professional editing software on your phone. I went ahead and filmed everything in order too, so this is gonna be a very easy editing process. So whenever you load into the app, click New Project, and we're gonna just locate our clips, which is this one, all the way through. We're even gonna grab our B-roll clips here, and we're just gonna add them all into a timeline. As you can see, it's already in real format. So the first step of editing is usually just cutting out the fluff.
Here's how you can build generational wealth as a first-time homebuyer.
And there's our hook point, and easy as that. We're gonna cut to this next bit. So the moment that I start talking, I'll add a split. I'll select this part of the clip that I don't want and then click delete. And easy as that, you've already trimmed off so much.
Here I am in it.
So we might just do a few more adjustments. You can grab the side of it and also crunch it in a little further if you need.
Here I am in a townhouse, which is a...
I think that was a little too much, so we'll add a bit back.
Here I am in a townhouse, which is a multi-unit property. Multi-unit properties are great for gaining generational wealth because there's a thing called house hacking.
All right, so there I finished my main point. So I'll split the remainder of this video and just delete that. I know I start talking here, split, delete.
House hacking. House hacking is essentially where you effectively, those other units are helping you pay your mortgage.
Nice.
And paying down your mortgage faster by utilizing the other rents that you're... And by utilizing the other...
See, so I made a mistake there, that's fine. That's why we just continue shooting, because I can just continue watching the video until I nail the line.
Actually paying your mortgage down faster, and in turn, getting more equity for your home. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that investment tip, go ahead and follow me here.
And there is our call to action. For this piece, I went ahead and filmed that B-roll, which is great, but I don't think it was particularly necessary. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that, and maybe I'll use it for another video that I shot while on location. That's one thing I'll always say too, batch film your content so that you always have something on the back burner. All right, so now we have our full edit that's just chopped up and cleaned up. But now we wanna make it a little bit more engaging. Let's add some transitions. Maybe we zoom in on certain points and zoom out at others. So we're just gonna go through and add those little tweaks. One thing I always like to do is go to this animation tab on my first clip, and then I'll find a transition such as this one, zoom to. It kind of zooms in so it captures that eye a little bit quicker as well. And maybe we can zoom in a bit because this shot is pretty wide.
Here's how you can build generational wealth as a first-time homebuyer. Here I am in a townhouse.
So I'll add another transition here. Maybe we go with like a movement. I always like the movement transitions. We can then do a transition right.
Here I am.
We can change the duration of these as well. That looks pretty good. Quick transition just to get us in.
As a first-time homebuyer. Here I am in a townhouse, which house hacking.
And now you see that I go to a wider angle. So the movement that might work for that is a pullout.
House hacking. House hacking is essentially where you...
Looks pretty good. This part is kind of long-winded, so I went ahead and add a split there. And I'm gonna find where I can split it again so that I can put a little zoom in.
Out the others, effectively others.
So this is where I'm actually giving the definition. I think it's pretty important. So I'm gonna zoom in, just resizing it. This kind of helps with the engagement so that the shot isn't too similar all the time. Now we have a little zoom in, so that might keep people's attention a little longer.
Essentially we're in property and you live in one of the units while renting out the others. Effectively, those...
We'll add another transition here. This one's framing is a little odd. So I'm gonna just zoom in on this one as well.
Getting more equity for your home. Hey guys.
This might be good too, another pull out. Nice, that looks pretty good. So now we've added all of our transitions and we can go through and make any other final touches that we really want. But I think this looks pretty good. What I might do is maybe add like some color correction on top. So I'll show you how to do that real quick. Without any clips selected, if you go down here to the bottom where it says adjust, we're gonna scroll over or find saturation and that'll be good. And as you can see, that added it just to this beginning clip. So we'll have to take this and extend it out over the whole video. That looks good. This shot itself is a little dark, so maybe I just add an adjustment to an individual shot. And if it's a little too dark, obviously we can add back some brightness. That already looks a little better. And we can adjust our shadows. Maybe bring our shadows up a little bit. But we don't want to lose our contrast, so adding a little bit back might be good as well. Nice, that looks pretty good. CapCut has all kinds of cool features too, where you can add like stickers and everything. So let me see if I could add a sticker that says follow. You can also add your own stickers if you have some kind of a logo that you want to add into it. So this one right here says follow. This one might be good for a YouTube short edit, because that is definitely a YouTube button. So then, you know, we could just retime it to pop up whenever I point. You can also add transitions to your stickers. So if you click this animation button, you can find one that bounces in. So that might be a good way to add some stuff too. Now, I don't really think I want one of those. Unfortunately, I will just use captions, and CapCut has captions itself. It's a little bit more complicated than I think it should be, because you have to kind of do too much manual stuff. So I'm gonna show you how to add captions to your videos on an app called Captions. So that'll be the next lesson. But with that being said, let's go ahead and export this, and that way we can get ready to add the captions. So I'll see you in the next one.
I would love to help you guys learn how to create your videos, how to post your videos, where to post your videos, and how to not waste your time with videos that are not going to work for you. We have a complete course called 7-Day Social Realtor. There'll be a link below, and you can access it there. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day, guys.